Hey, Ryan Stock here, Robert Drysdale black belt, professional combat sports athlete and coach. Today's video is Blue Belt Grant picks the submission, where myself, Ryan Stock, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, lets Grant, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu blue belt, pick any submission, and that's the only submission I can go for the entire round.
Let's see, go plot. Oh god, bro! I should have picked something less embarrassing.
Less easy, that's easy.
Oh, it's I thought super hot.
As you can hear, Grant picked the Gogo Plata. I get a front head, I pull guard, and I'm trying to get to my hip to get an overhook and bring my shin over Grant's face. For those of you who don't know the Gogo Plata is basically where I bring my shin across my partner's neck, and I apply pressure by pulling down his head and upward with my shin and foot. So right now what I'm doing is I'm trying to pummel to the inside, doing a rinse and repeat motion, trying to get that overhook and control my shin on the opposite side. Grant's doing very, very good controlling biceps, getting posture, and getting away from me. As I come to my knees, Grant decides to go to his back and play guard, but I sit on his shin, push his knee past me, and land on his chest. In a modified mount, possible mounted triangle, I'm looking for the Gogo Plata, so I'm trying to figure out how to control his wrist, dig underneath his elbow, and bring my shin across his head. As he gets to his side, I dig under the elbow, bring my shin over with my right hand, but Grant's digging his chin deep, making it hard, and getting that elbow back in. As I reach for the elbow again, he bridges, rolls over. Possibly I could have taken his back, but I'm looking for this Gogo Plata, so I stay on my side, bring my shin over his head, and I start to pummel under that arm again. Getting double grip on my shin to my knee, I start to bring the foot under the head, but Grant sits back doing anything he can to keep the pressure off and that head out of danger from my shin. Now as he starts to pummel back up, we go a little bit off the mat, and Grant starts to drag me back into bounds. And that's when I make my move. He forgets to apply the pressure, brings his head up, just in time for me to reach under the chin, connect my hands together. Start to apply pressure, pull onto his back as I stuff my foot under the chin, reach around, get the grip, and the tap. He made it very hard, but he wanted it, he got it, and he tapped to it. On to the next move.
Okay, next move. That was fucking hard. Some more. I guess buggy choke.
Did this little jackass just say the buggy choke? Again, pull guard. He goes right to side control, baiting it. Trying to go to mount. I try to go for a deep half sweep. He goes back. Allow me on my side. I reach right away for that chin, trying to get this. I've only hit this buggy choke once before, and I've never really trained it that often. I've seen it a couple times. I've seen the idea of it, but I don't really know what I'm doing yet. So something I'm definitely going to try to add in the bag of tricks. I'm not even sure if I got it right this time, but Grant was fighting. He was doing good with pressuring, but pressure actually, I believe, helps this buggy choke. For those of you maybe are very good at it or more versed in it than I am, I believe pressure actually helps a little bit to this. So as long as I got onto my side, I thought I was pretty well. He could keep the pressuring, but it was still allowing me to keep his head. So trying to keep this overhook, trying to reach under my shin as best as possible. Grant's putting a lot of pressure on my neck, making it pretty difficult and uncomfortable, but I feel he's trying to keep too much pressure, and that allows me more so to get on the side. Look at him just putting that pressure, really good shoulder pressure actually by Grant. I think this is actually a very good idea. He's kind of cooking me, if you will, but me being a little more versed than he is, I'm really comfortable in this uncomfortable situation. Once he starts to put that pressure on again, it allows me to start to reach over that head again. Now I've got my shin a little deeper. I'm kind of hooking and figuring out how to wiggle myself onto my side and get my foot together. Got it together, connect the hands, put the pressure, and I actually get the tap. The buggy choke is one of those moves that's becoming a lot more popular in the last few years of jiu-jitsu. If you haven't seen it before, look it up on YouTube and give it a try yourself. It was a lot of fun. I'll be adding this to my game. If you have any tricks and tips, let me know. Thanks so much for checking out this video. You can find me on Instagram at RyanStockBJJ. You can train with me at Stock Martial Arts in Rochester, Minnesota. Go ahead and give this page a like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Prodigy & Company. You can use xmartial.com promo code RyanStockBJJ to get 10% off your next order. Again, that is xmartial.com promo code RyanStockBJJ.